What's going on, guys? Orange Form coming at you guys today with another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about KALIF Raymond. KALIF Raymond got extended to a 2-year deal. First off, I just want to kind of say I'm behind on a lot of videos right now. I wanted to get those joint practices in with the New York Football Giants at Allen Park because we play them tonight. First preseason game, kickoff at 7 p.m. Ford Field. But I'm just, like I said, I'm behind on some videos right now. I wanted to get a Justin Jackson video in, retiring. Just haven't found the time. Been a little bit busy. And, I'm just kind of squeezing this one in really quick, too, before I get off to work. But, let's just put it this way about the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. Day one, it was day 12. And then, day 12 to 13, those were the observations. Lions dominated pretty much day 12. The usual Jared Goff looked great, Amon-Ra looked great. Jahmyr Gibbs shook Bobby Okerike's boots off on one drill. He's a linebacker for the Giants, picked him up from the Colts. Good signing by the Giants, by the way. But he just dead-legged him. He dead-legged him, blew him out of the water, and created about 4 yards of separation. Beautiful pass. Don't know who the quarterback was. It was either Goff or Sudfeld, Martinez. I don't even know who it was, but it was a one-on-one drill. But it was a great pass and an even better route. And Hutchinson was great out there. I don't want to make this like that type of video, but it's not. You know what I mean? I'm not just half-assing it, but that's pretty much what it was. And then day two, the Giants did play, but much better. Bobby Okereke had a nice pass coverage on Jahmyr Gibbs, and Daniel Jones looked better for the Giants. Lions did their thing still, but it was just a little bit not as dominating on day one, or day 12. So it was day 12 and 13. That's not my report or anything like that. I'm not, but I just couldn't get the videos out, man, like I wanted to. And I'm still working on some stuff. But the KALIF Raymond deal, I think it's a good deal. It's a 2-year extension. It was a guy that I wanted the Detroit Lions to bring back 100%. They signed him last year or a couple years ago to a 1-year deal. Then they signed him again to another. We signed him to a 2-year deal at $5 million. That's going to get him to 2023. Then they extended him, I believe, until 2025. So he's here for 2 more seasons after this. Details unknown. Don't really know how much he's getting paid. But this is going to make him one of the highest paid punt returners in the league. I think it makes him the highest paid punt returner in the NFL. So, but the details are unknown. But this guy's more than just a punt returner. This guy came in. He's played for the Broncos, the Giants and Jets in the same season. Tennessee Titans, and now the Detroit Lions. Been in the league for 7 years, 28 years old, 5'8", 182 pounds. Don't even think he was drafted by the Broncos. I'm pretty sure he's an undrafted guy. So, he started off with the Broncos and then made his way up the ladder, if you will. This guy is just one of the most underrated, hardest working guys out there, man. You've seen it in Hard Knocks. When he came over to Detroit, everyone's like just another body, just another camp body. Maybe he might make some special team plays. He has a kick returner, punt returner, and he's a pretty good one too. Doesn't have his 97 punt returns, 963 yards and a touchdown, 9.9 yards per return. The 55 kick returns, 1,151 yards, 0 touchdowns, but 20.9 yards per return on the kicks as well too. So he was a second team All-Pro last year on special teams, second in the NFL with 13.2 yards per return, and then he did have a 47-yard punt return touchdown against the New York Jets, which was a good one, which is a much needed one. So 2022, he had 616 yards, 47 catches. Overall, he's had 114 catches, 1,561 yards, 13.7 yards per catch, and 5 touchdowns in his career. So in 14 rushes for 55 yards, 3.9 yards per per rush. He does have 11 fumbles in his 7-year career. Well, going on his 7th year, so 6 year. So going on his 7th year. Like I said, this is a very good signing. This is a very good extension. I know this guy came in, like I said. Everyone's like, this guy might make the squad. He's going to be a special teamer at best. So he'll get in there, maybe catch a couple balls. He's done nothing but be a valuable piece of this offense. He was even, we had some injuries last year before, or whatever it was, and he stepped in and became that number 1, number 2 guy when Amon-Ra went down, and guys like Chark and down at the same time. He comes in and he just steps in and becomes that number 1, number 2. It was very, very small window on how we did it, but he did it. He's a very valuable piece. Dan Campbell loves him. Calls him. He can play. He can play anywhere. He can play the X, the Z, the slot. Line this guy up anywhere, and he's going to make plays for you. And he's got that 4.4 speed. You know what I mean? Not the biggest guy out there, but he plays with the big heart. He just plays with the big heart. Plays bigger than he is, and I think it's just it's an extension of how this team wants to run things. Brad Holmes wants to do things the right way. And they want guys that want to be here. They want guys that are going to work hard. And KALIF Raymond's one of those guys, man. So it's a solid signing. The depth chart, you still got Amon-Ra St. Brown, Marvin Jones, Josh Reynolds, probably as your 1, 2, 3, but KALIF Raymond might even be in there over Marvin Jones. Like, we're basically looking at a KALIF Raymond as basically your number 3, number 4 wide receiver on this team. That's without JMO. That's without JMO here. If JMO's here, it's a little bit different story. He's probably a true number 4. Probably a true number 4. Him and Marvin Jones right there as those borderline number 3, number 4 guys right there rotating in and out. But he is a big part of this offense, and there's just no denying it. And I don't know the details of the money. He did make 2 years at $5 million a couple years ago, with a cap hit of like something like 4.05 or something like that for this year. That could change around now that they extended him. Probably trying to lower that cap hit and just give him an extra little bit of cash there, but well deserved for KALIF Raymond. So this is a guy that does it all for a football team. Returns punts, kicks, and can become at worst a number 4. The guy can even play number 3, the wide receiver 3 on your football team. He just never really got the opportunities, with the Broncos, Giants, and the Jets, and the Titans. Not that he was ever a bad football player, just it's all about opportunity. And I think, he had that here. They saw the talent. They don't make him, like they don't want to make this guy number 1, number 2, but he has filled in those roles. So great get by Brad Holmes. Even better extending him. I was a little bit worried that they were not going to extend him this year, and he was going to walk in 2024, but I'm glad he's going to be a Detroit Lion for us for the next 2-3 years. So that's actually a really good signing, a good re-signing, actually. So congratulations, KALIF Raymond. You're a Detroit Lion. Let's go get it, brother. But thanks a lot, guys. Quick video, and I really appreciate you guys coming in. Listen to me talk about our beloved Detroit Lions and the KALIF Raymond extension. So thanks a lot, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell up top. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down low. Don't forget to like, share, comment this out, man. KALIF Raymond in the building, 2-3 years. He ain't going nowhere. So good job for KALIF Raymond. We got ourselves a ball player. He moves the change, got that speed. So love it. Good job. Go Lions, one pride, baby. Boom. Let's go.